Introduce him when you're ready.
Hello, welcome back to Falcon Blues TV. Cheers, you filthy animals.
It's right.
Slow news day, eh, Dave?
Not really. News been coming thick and fast, hasn't it, over the weekend?
Yeah, well,
for the Toffees, like. So, we're sort of in mid...
You all know what's happened, don't you?
You know why we've done a video. You don't need
We'll save this for the other guy that potentially is coming.
You don't need explaining, but we will for the uninitiated. So, Headlock Joe.
Denise, you can't bake a cake without breaking some eggs. And unfortunately, you're one of the eggs.
Baxendale,
Sharpy
and Grant Ingles have all left by whatever reason.
I didn't know who Grant Ingles was, but he's the chief finance
executive.
You're done, aren't you, mate? Obviously.
Well, when you're looking at funds, you're looking at money, and you gotta start somewhere, and it's just something that's been a long time coming, hasn't it? I mean, we can all be saying, "Yay, great, job done," sort of thing, but there's still a long way to go from all of this. You know, I mean, I was reading the press release before on the official site, basically saying that, you know, they've worked hard to bring the club as far as they basically sound like they were saying they're taking the club as far as they can, and it's clearly not been far enough. You know, yes, they've been...
Yeah, it's nearly off a fucking cliff a few weeks ago. It's actually raining. It's starting to rain. It's been tropical weather, Dave, while you've been away. And you said, though, didn't you? There's a storm coming.
Storm's coming.
Fucking storm coming for Everton's boardroom as well.
Storm Bill.
It's a good thing we've got this canopy. Is that what you call it? Canopy?
Yeah, big umbrella. But yeah, basically saying, you know, taking it as far as they can. And they're disappointed to be leaving, which is fair enough because they're on 900 grand a year. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'd be disappointed too, leaving that job.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed.
You know, I think this has just been a victory for the fans, really, for the efforts that have gone in.
Certainly has.
You know, the peaceful protests, which they haven't been, you know, anything against the club or anything against, like, when I say against the club. We're back on this. This video is going to get blocked now, see?
It's the karaoke version. it's non-copyright. Unlucky YouTube nerds. Aha, got yous. So yeah, you just know the words. Just don't. You can't say them, but it's a random karaoke song now.
Jenny's better. But yeah, so what we're saying is,
it's a fucking party. It's not a celebration. We can't say that, but
a celebration.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's finish.
What's Denise gonna do next? What do you reckon?
I don't know, to be fair.
She's gonna land on her feet. She's got loads of degrees. She puts them on her emails, apparently.
Doctor, isn't she?
She signs her emails with them, apparently.
Doctor, she can go away for the NHS or something.
Go on, British Bake Off.
It's mad, don't it? It feels like
proactive, aren't you?
It's proactive, of course it is, but you've obviously got to look at it now and say, well, who's coming in? What are the changes? I mean, Sharpy is no great loss, and I think a bit of a fallen hero, Sharpy, for a lot of fans. You know, he's been the cult hero for many a year, and a sort of, I think he's got to go a long way to redeem himself, if you like.
Could be wrong, but isn't he like Everton's post-war top scorer?
This is it. So there's these things, but there's also it's cult status with Sharpy, and I think he's muddied the water with a lot of fans, unfortunately, and that's a legacy that he's going to have to live with, unfortunately. But at the same time, you know, there's fans who still appreciate what Sharpy's done as a player, which we all should.
Should, yeah.
You know, I mean, he's literally someone who made the tea in the boardroom. He was a non-executive. He had no sway. May have had some sort of influence in saying, well, listen, I don't agree with that and whatever. And if he's become a bit of I agree with Bill, whatever. You don't know his financial situation.
No, we don't. That's it, yeah.
Which I don't want to go into because that's like saying, oh, well, I'm a non-executive on the board, but I've been earning enough. Okay.
You don't know where I'm not saying anything. See, what I remember, right, is do you remember when he used to be on a phone-in on, like, Sense FM, used to do one at Six the Legends or something. It was called, had, like, Alan Kennedy on it, Mickey Thomas.
Yeah, he was on with
Gary Owen.
Yeah.
So he was very outspoken about Everton then, when he had no affiliation with them. And even, remember people used to moan about him and comments going, he's so negative about Everton. Well, now he's not coming to towing the company line, so...
You might hear different.
If you're a Simon Jordan who's got a new podcast, or like a Sam Allardyce who's got some podcast with William Hill, by the way, corporate sponsors will sell out for anything. I'll sponsor by tampons, I'm not asked.
He'll get tattoos on his ass and anything with them though.
But one of them would probably, if they went to him, listen, there Sharpy is, you know, whether they paid them, I don't know, but do you want to come and So come be honest about your time at Everton.
Yeah.
Marcel Brands has, you know, sorry. But then again, they're probably going to sign non-disclosures, aren't they?
This is it. There's going to be loads of NDRs. There's probably even stuff that he probably wanted to say but couldn't, and he's had to, you know, zip it and play nicey. Do you know what I mean? And it's, but I think we'll see a different side to Sharpie. I think that something's going to come out. I think there's more to it.
Wonder how much the settlements were.
Who knows? But if some of these may have just been, listen, okay, I'm giving you me 90 days, and this is I'm looking for an alternative. And when this is done, I'm done. It shouldn't be a case of payoffs, because there's not, you know, it's not that kind of. I don't think it's that kind of contract. One thing we have got is we'll talk about that one in the video. One thing to
be continued on that one. Yes, come back tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel.
We've got Blue Bill still looking at. He's still talking with Farhad, probably trying to get the Netflix code or something like that, so he can stay on. That's all he wants. I think he wants the codes to Netflix. Give him the fucking password and let him go. I don't give a damn. I will go pay for the 4K version.
The 4K. Yeah, I think they're gonna give him an honorary role. You know,
it is. I think it's going to be life president or something.
Good times president.
Dr. Fun.
Dr. Fun, yeah. Oh, do you remember him? That weirdo used to go to Anfield with the puppet. Fucking cunt, then, mate.
Jürgen Klopp on it. Or Sammy Lee.
John told me. For the people who don't know, there used to be a fella who used to sit in a car dressed in like a purple suit or something with a puppet on it.
Yeah, called Dr. Fun. Yeah.
Not even messing. Go and Google that. If you think we're taking the piss, these younguns who don't know, check that out.
We'll use that as the thumbnail.
Who's the other fella? Badge man or something?
Badge man, Pete Sampara. Go ahead anyway, because we're digressing here. So, yeah, Baxendale, Ingles and Sharpie out. Who's to come in from the new board? We don't fucking know. Brace yourself for the next week. Grey clouds are rumbling.
There's a storm coming, isn't there?
The storms are coming over L4. Just wait for it. Yeah, we'll catch up with another video in a little bit. Fucking toughies.
Colin Tongue.
Bye, Denise.